James Kaufman, World News Report today, February 24th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Representative Robert Garcia. I believe he has a Mexican flag behind his desk. Y'all tell me. But Mr. Garcia asked people to bring real weapons to fight Donald Trump. It was a complete threat. Several charges, actual charges, could be considered here. Just threatening somebody without a weapon could be considered terrorist threats, which is a serious charge. But when you actually invite people to bring weapons against someone working with the President of the United States, now that would be to bring weapons against anyone. But in this case, we're talking about Elon Musk. Representative Robert Garcia, I'll let you listen to what he has to say. You tell me if this is a threat or not. And then we'll see him desperately try to walk it back. I believe he's a Democrat from California.
Well, he is a dick. And I think he's also harming the American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public want, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy, for the future of this country.
If that's not a straight out threat, quote, well, he is a, and I think he's also harming the American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public wants, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy, for the future of the country. So this is inciting violence. I could think of so many different charges. Now let's watch what happens when he gets a letter from the DOJ and tries to walk it back. There's old Jen over at MSNBC. Where's Joy Reid when you need her? Representative Robert Garcia takes to MSNBC to respond to a letter sent by U.S. Attorney General D.C. Ed Martin over his inciting of actual weapons rhetoric about Elon Musk, calls a possible investigation, intimidation tactics, etc. We got to fight fire with fire. This is him walking it back, as they always do. Once they put it out there and try to incite, they walk it back like it wasn't them.
I mean, it's pretty clear that they were trying to not just intimidate me, but intimidate other members of Congress who are actively opposing and criticizing Donald Trump and Elon Musk from actually speaking. And it's crazy that they want to investigate me for essentially using a metaphor and for taking on Elon Musk. And I think what's really disturbing in this moment is that we know
it's a metaphor. It sure didn't sound like any metaphor to anyone here. You said actual weapons. You didn't use the word weapons.
We've got to fight fire with fire. We know we've got to bring the energy to this fight as Elon Musk is raiding the federal treasury to give himself and his billionaire buddies a tax cut.
Is this a Republic of Mexico flag, or can anyone identify this flag for me? Obviously, he's Hispanic and he's from California. Would make perfect sense, but am I wrong here? Please help me. Tell me I'm wrong, please.
And they want to police that language. They want to stop us from fighting back. And so, look, we take this threat seriously. At the same time, we're not going to be silenced by Elon Musk or by Donald Trump.
How are you going to respond?
Well, we're talking, of course, to our House leadership, as well as some other folks that have been pushing back on some of these efforts by the U.S. Attorney.
This is his response. He's going to try to twist his threat into, a metaphor.
What we shouldn't be doing, of course, is not saying anything and allowing this to continue. What I've said today, we just got this letter yesterday, and by the way, they sent this letter to the press before they even sent it to me. Which was an example of how political this actually is. We're going to be very clear that we have a constitutional right to push back against the
They learned everything that they know from Democrats. Trust in that.
administration, and that members of Congress should not be silenced through fear, through some type of intimidation tactics that Donald Trump and Elon Musk want to use. Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet. He's out there destroying federal agencies and institutions. We have a responsibility to fight fire with fire, and the American public are demanding us, as elected officials, as representatives, to...
I think you're a bit confused, and I would be real careful because midterms are coming up for you.
Also be tough and fight in a way that is fearless, and that's what we have to do at this moment.
I think fearlessness is so important.
I just feel terrible watching Jen get caught on the wrong side of right as usual. God bless you guys. They should press charges because I can name several charges that threat falls within. Terroristic threats, inciting violence. The list could go on and on. We could probably come up with 20. God bless you and yours. Please share, subscribe. And if that's the only way that you can, express yourself, shut up, Representative Robert Garcia. America does not need another POS from California getting involved in anything. God bless you guys.